These hands, these feet, these eyes that seek to find their hope in you. I'm made in your image. I'm made in your image. This heart that beats, this mouth that speaks, more and more like you. I'm made in your image. I'm made in your image. 'Cause you are the potter and I am the clay. You're molding me, shaping me every day. 'Cause you are the potter and I am the clay. You're molding me, shaping me every day. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. You know what you're doing in me. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. You know what you're doing in me. In your image I am made. In your image I am made. In your image I am made. These hands, these feet, these eyes that seek to find their hope in you. I'm made in your image. I'm made in your image. This heart that beats, this mouth that speaks, more and more like you. I'm made in your image. I'm made in your image. 'Cause you are the potter and I am the clay. You're molding me, shaping me every day. 'Cause you are the potter and I am the clay. You're molding me, shaping me every day. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. You know what you're doing in me. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. You know what you're doing in me. In your image I am made. In your image I am made. In your image I am made. You made me special. You made me precious. You made me wonderful. You made me special. You made me precious. You made me wonderful. In your image I am made. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. You know what you're doing in me. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. You know what you're doing in me. In your image I am made. Oh, in your image I am made. In your image I am made. I'm trusting in the Lord on the day-to-day, picking up strength all along the way. And you know what you're doing in me. In your image I am made.
Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome back. It is so great to have you all here today. I hope you really enjoyed the song that just played at the beginning of the video. It is such a beautiful song, boys and girls, and has such a true meaning to it, which is that you and I were made by God. We are made in His image, and we are perfect to Him. So, boys and girls, we are starting a new theme, and our theme for the month is body. So I'm going to be sharing some things on our new theme, and teacher Shelley will also be teaching some things on this theme. So, boys and girls, today I'm going to be sharing with you how you and I are made in God's image. But I'd like to start off with a little story about how God made the first man and the first woman. I'm going to take you outside for the story, so I'll be right back. Okay, boys and girls, are you ready for the story? Great. Okay. So, many years ago, in the very beginning, God made the world. He made all these beautiful plants and trees. He made the sun in the sky. He made oceans and mountains and winds. He made all the animals on the land. He made all the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky. And it was good. But something was missing. God wanted to create something that could care for His world. So this is what God did. God took some dust. And with this dust, God made the first man. God breathed life into him, and his name was Adam. Adam lived in the garden and took care of all of God's creatures. But God decided that Adam needed someone to keep him company. So God put Adam into a deep sleep, and while he was sleeping, he took one of Adam's ribs, and with that rib, he made the first woman. And that woman's name was Eve. Together, Adam and Eve lived in the Garden of Eden, where they took care of all of God's creatures. So boys and girls, that is how the first man and the first woman were made. Now, something that is really special about people is that we are God's favorite. God loves us so much, and we are so special to him that he made us in his own image. And we are the only things in the world that are made in God's image. How amazing is that? God made us all unique and special. We all have our own personalities, talents, and abilities that make us who we are. But because we are made in God's image, we also share some things that are the same. I've got a special guest now that's going to help me with an example. So boys and girls, this morning I've got a special guest with me to help me with a little example quickly, and that is my sister, Rachel.
Good morning.
So boys and girls, Rachel and I are sisters, but we don't look the same, do we? For a start, I'm a bit taller, Rachel's a bit shorter. Rachel's got glasses, I don't. We've also got other things that make us different, and that's the things that we like doing. Rachel likes to read books, I like to listen to music. Rachel likes the colour blue, I like the colour purple. So you see, we are both unique and we're individuals, and we've got our own things that we love and our own things that we are good at. But because we are made in God's image, we've also got similarities that we can share. That means things that make us the same, and that is that we can both be kind. We can both show kindness to our family, to our friends. We can both be helpful. We can help our parents doing dishes and doing laundry. We can also help our friends. If our friends fall down, we can help them get back up. We can both show love. We can show love to our friends. If they hurt themselves, we can give them a hug, and that shows love. So you see, boys and girls, although we're all different and we're created with our own unique personalities, our own abilities, we all have things that we can share because we are made in God's image. And that is really special. Okay, boys and girls, so I've got 2 questions that I would like to ask you. And the first 3 kids that can give me the correct answers will get a shout out in next week's video. Okay, so question number 1 is, what did God use to make the first man? What did he use to make Adam? Okay, and the second question is, what did God use to make the first woman? That's Eve. What did God use to make her? When you have the answers, you can let Mom and Daddy know, and they can comment on the video, or they can send a message on the WhatsApp group. So boys and girls, I'd also like to share some craft ideas with you, some fun things that you can do at home with your brothers, your sisters, or your parents, okay? So the first thing I'd like to share with you is you can make your own Play-Doh. I'm going to put some recipes up here for some different types of Play-Doh that you can make, and you can make all sorts of things with your Play-Doh. Just like it said in the song that God is the potter and we are the clay, you can take your Play-Doh and you can make little people, you can make flowers and animals, and then you can take pictures and ask Mommy and Daddy to send them on the group so we can see all the beautiful things that you have created. Another fun thing you can do is you can ask Mommy and Daddy for a big piece of paper or a bunch of little pieces of paper. You can stick them together and you can lie on the paper, and Mommy and Daddy can draw around you, and you can colour that in and ask Mom and Dad to help you write some things about you that make you special and make you unique. So boys and girls, that's all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed today's lesson, and I hope that you always remember how special you are and how loved you are by God, by your family, by your friends. Remember, we are all special, we are all unique, we have our own talents and personalities and abilities that God gave us when He molded and created us. Okay, but remember, we also have things that make us the same, and that is that we can all be kind, we can all show love, and we can all be helpful. I've got a little verse that I would like to share with you guys, and that is Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10. And that is, you are God's masterpiece. You are God's masterpiece. You were created for a purpose, and that purpose is wonderful. And I hope you always remember that, boys and girls, and I hope to see you all next week. Bye.